Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the video on my channel. And today I got some positive news, baby. Last time, just a few days ago, I made a video talking about that it is time to buy and things are going to start exploding in May. Remember, I did say though, first, that we could have a dip below this and make a recovery. I said, right, I did not want this closing below this line, this red line on the daily, but then we did, and we started to go down. And I was like talking about the possibility how pretty much, there's a nice area here, but there's a bigger support here. And I was like, we could have a bigger pullback, this and that. But I drew it out, and the classic reverse head and shoulders. And look at this, we are starting to pump up, right? If we look on the weekly, right? Look where we're at. We're above the red line. So this is the bottom of the candle right here, this blue one, and this is the top. So it doesn't look that like big, the actual candle, but you can see there's like this big line right here, which is pretty much a rejection. So if this weekly candle closes above this red line, we have absolute great news. We just pretty much have to survive this Saturday and this Sunday. And once that happens, we should start looking to be breaking around the $67,000 area and then eventually the highs to push Bitcoin further up. May, obviously, as expected, is going to be a green month because the halving just happened. There's a final dip, and now we're making a nice recovery, right? Altcoins. Let's talk about our favorite, Rndr, right? We always mention this pretty much, this candle right here, right? We played into it again. Then we had one final dip, and now we are looking to recover to pretty much take out these highs, right? Moving forward, and then eventually taking out this high. And once we break 1360, we probably will hit $24 to $28 before we start slowing down, some type of pullback, maybe to $20, maybe 18. And then the cycle is going to repeat a couple times for the next few months, right? Pretty much until Bitcoin says, hey, I'm going to top out and the cycle is over, right? AKT, look at this. Look, moving very, very nicely overall. If we look at, the candles, like let's say on the 4 day, we have again a reverse head and shoulders, and we're going to be looking to be going up. Remember, I said I believe that this was just a liquidity sweep, right? Because I said that I believe we are going to be going up in the very near future. And as you can tell, we are also making a recovery. PNG, we just talked about this 2 days ago, right? How pretty much the crucial line was always around this area, right? We did have 1 day close below it. If we look right here, this candle is a sell candle. So when you look at a sell candle, the closing of a sell candle is the bottom of it. The closing of a buy candle is the top of it. So we saw that pretty much this candle closed below this line, right? This white line around 36 cents. But then the next day, we start to recover. Then we close back above it. And now we are pushing up rapidly, right? We could technically have a moment like this where pretty much, we have a recovery and then we kind of go back down. But I really, really doubt it because the context matters and the context is different. For me, Bitcoin is looking to explode in the very near future and to pretty much start pushing up, making new highs. And if that's the case, PNG is going to be doing the exact same thing, right? So for me, this data is all pretty much irrelevant, other than the fact that we are pretty much going to be looking to really bounce off this 63 area and then obviously break this high. But this is where like the main support is, right? The main big support, because you have these candles here, you have rejections close to it, then you have this rejection and like these candles here. So this is like the last big main support. And then in terms of just like wicks and I guess data overall, like I said, we peaked up here. So once we 100% go past that, we're going to be flying with PNG, especially the market cap is really low. So a quick 5-6x in the future could happen. And then let's look at like Solana, for example, right? Well, I had this drawn out from before. I was showing my friend. I remember showing my friend, but Solana, same thing. Everything is making a nice recovery. So we look at the weekly, we could see multiple weeks we're pretty much rejecting off this area, right? You can tell that these lines are all kind of touching this area, which also aligns with kind of this big support here, but you don't remember, price doesn't have to fully touch it. It could just go near it, and you can tell every time for the last couple weeks it went near it, it's been rejecting, and the candle closed here the first time, right? This candle, then the second candle closed here, the third candle closed here, and now we are at this blue candle, right? We are at this blue candle right here. So you can just tell overall, just use your imagination, that we're kind of like drifting. We're kind of going like this, right? We're kind of going like down, and we're kind of going like slowly like this, right? And then we're going to be looking to be going up. And once we actually go to $207, I mean, this should be very clean for Solana to pump really, really nice. Because the thing is, this area for Solana is a key area. And once we kind of break past this on the monthly, retest it on a monthly, we are really gonna explode. And it's gonna be absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right? Another one on the channel that we talk about is Myro. As you can tell, when you look at Myro from a monthly chart, right? Boom, here we go. Massive support and resistance. Kind of how like we had this here. And now we are going to be looking to pretty much break this area over here around the 34, 35 cents. So if we go to the 2 weeks, it looks pretty good. 1 week, right? You can tell that we're just closing around this area, and we're kind of going sideways here. And now we're going to be looking to be taking out this area here. And once Myro explodes, it's going to go nuclear, because if I remember correctly, right now Myro probably has around 135 million market cap to 160. I don't know the exact number, of course. Damn, notification. Why are you cucking me like that? Myro. Boom. So 168 million. So that's nothing. A 10x from here, absolutely easy, which would be $1.80, which would be very ideal for us, which would look very, very nice, right? And yeah, like let's check out Ethereum, right? Ethereum. I know a lot of people have Ethereum. I mean, look at this. Just look at it from the eye test. You could tell there's a lot of lines here. It's like rejecting. It's wanting to turn around pretty much. So for me, everything looks good. If you want a specific coin breakdown, don't worry, more of those will come in the near future. I pretty much just look at, the coins I know, and then I also look at coin market cap, and I'm like, which coin should we talk about today? And so far, I've been pretty much choosing the ones I have knowledge on and the ones I've done a lot of research. But I could do some other coins like XMR. I have no idea what that is, but I can always do some research on that. And yeah, pretty much that's it for now. We're going to cover more coins in the near future. Those are the coins. These are the updates for today's video. And I'll talk to you guys next time.